I'm doing well, Tony. How about yourself?
Doing awesome. All right. Is that Whitney?
This is Whitney. Here
Whitney
she
is
is.
back. There you do, Whitney. How you
Oh,
doing? Love her eyes.
yeah,
She hears her voice. Whitney.
yeah,
She can hear her
yeah.
voice. All right. Here we go tonight. Canucks and Kraken here. Kraken the short favorite here. Total 6.5.
Yeah, so the Kraken versus the Canucks in Canada today. The Canucks have an actual home, I would say, disadvantage. They have lost the last of, 6 of 8, the last 3 in a row, and here come now the Kraken, who've been playing a little bit better here as of late. The Canucks are a completely different road team than home. At home, they're just really, really slow starters. And then, like I said, the Kraken have played better. They've won like their last 2, but before that, they had lost, 5 of 6. The Canucks have only scored 6 goals in their last 4 games, while the Kraken have put up, 12. So they're averaging a little bit more like 3 goals here per game. But yeah, today I am going to take a look here at the under total. I'm going to go under this 6.5 here today. The under is 13-6 in the last 20 overall, 4-0 in the last 4 games, and the Canucks are to the under 5-1-1 in its last 7. Both of these teams in the last 10 here also are 4 to the over and 5 to the under. But again, if we take a look at this, Canucks team at home, just not really, playing well here as of late. Again, when you put up only 3 goals in 4 games, this is not some stellar work by this hockey team. So I'm going to be going under the 6.5 goals here today. I almost said Ramon.
I
Tony.
know. I almost said Ramon there. Many here going under 6.5 Kraken and Canucks. Yeah, as you said here. Look at some of these home performances here by Vancouver. Lose 4-1. They only put up 3 against Arizona, 7-6 there against Montreal. But then again, Minnesota, they're shut out at home. They put up 1 against Winnipeg, 1 against St. Louis. This is a team that really just can't get anything going on home.
Yeah, exactly. Like you had mentioned, those, even though we take a look at, where they have been here over the last, 6 of 8 losing, if you take a look at those last 3 that they have lost at home, they have put up 1 goal, and no goals. And then, another thing that kind of makes it maybe a little bit more bad for the Canucks, I kind of feel like I'm, promoting more of the Kraken here tonight rather than the, total. But Spencer Martin has been playing, pretty bad here for the Canucks as well. I mean, he allows 3.5, 9 goals. But again, the Kraken haven't been scoring a lot here as of late with that losing streak they had, losing 5 of 6 either. So I'm not too concerned, of the Kraken, going ahead and really, scoring 6 or 7 goals today. I don't really see something like that happening. That's why I think here that we're going to be looking at an underplay today.
All right, Mindy here. Kraken connects under the total of 6.5. This one to have a start time here of 10 Eastern time. All right, Mindy, let's take a look over at Tony'sPicks.com for tonight's action. Good results here in the NHL. Also, the last 7 days, Mindy showing profit here, 698 units of profit, showing profit college hoops, NHL, college football, NFL. So doing great work over the last 7 days. What do you have going over at Tony's Picks?
Yeah, so mostly in college basketball here today. Had 6 plays. Won my first one today. I had Bryant over, who was it now? I can't remember. Merrimack, I think. But yeah, so had Bryant. So, it's nice to start the day off with a winner. So I got 5 more plays here today. So a lot of action in college basketball. And then also we'll be in, though, out of the 2 games in the NBA, we'll be in one of those in on a total in the Pelicans game. So you can kind of take a look at that. And then also we'll be in on the NFL game in the total there as well. No hockey today. Again, it was kind of another one of those, weird cards for me. A couple of the favorites are like really heavy favorites. And then, of course, that makes, the money line a little bit wonky as well. And again, like we talk about in the morning, it seems like Vegas is kind of catching up to these totals. They've been really, really tight here over the last week. So we need kind of something to give. Either, Vegas is off, or we need some teams here to start scoring to knock Vegas off of their game here a little bit too. So I do have 4 plays, with the morning steam for the NHL. So that's plenty. Plus here's my free pick. And so, yeah, a lot of good stuff happening here today, and looking forward to this weekend here, especially. So, yeah, this is a good time again, like we talk about, catch a little bit longer pass, like a 3-day, 7-day, 30-day pass to get you through this holiday season, get through all the bowl games. NFL, it's going to be a pretty amazing card here this weekend. A lot of fun games, a lot of really good matchups, teams really vying to get into the playoffs. So it should be a really good weekend here as well. So make sure when you purchase one of those packages to use the promo code TonyT at checkout.
That's right. Again, I'm board with Mindy Hahne over at TonySpace.com. You see there the promo code TonyT at checkout will save 20% off all Mindy's passes. And of course, when you do that, you can land here on her page and you'll see what she has going on tonight. College basketball, best bet up there on the board right now. Also, best bet action here Thursday night crusher here from the NBA. And a best bet here from tonight's college bowl game between Air Force and Baylor. So Mindy in action here with a lot of.
Oh, maybe I did put that one. Am I right? All right, I did. Okay, good.
I'm sorry you didn't. That was me that made the mistake. No,
NFL?
you did not. No, NFL Thursday Night Football.
Okay.
I got that confused. That was my bad. No, she's in action with that total there tonight between the Jets and Jaguars here. So lots of action here. All these sports overlapping. 3 best bets on the board right now from Mindy. So get on board. Now, as Mindy mentioned, you may consider the longer term passes if you want to try out for 3 days. I would suggest probably the 7-day pass because that'll take you in the weekend, right? You get all of Mindy's premium plays for 7 days, include, of course, NFL tonight, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It's another 4-day week in the NFL. All the college football bowls, the college basketball action, NBA as well. With all these sports overlapping, those long-term passes become even more valuable. So good time to get on board there with Mindy Hahne over at Tony's Picks, that 7-day all sports pass. Use the promo code TonyT at checkout. You'll save 20% off. You can access Mindy's page by clicking the link you see in the description. Click the All Cappers tab and get signed up. All right, Mindy, as always, great having the show. Now, also put together an account for you over at Tony's Picks. Mindy, now we got Morning Steam, another big show today. Of course, you want to make sure you get all those holiday games in before your break here. So you guys will be back Monday, but a lot of content to go back and look at the archives.
Yeah, that's right. And maybe I should go in on this, college football game since, Ramon's going to do, a preview on that one here next. But yeah, as you could see there, when you were scrolling through for the morning steam, we are a little bit out in advance now. We are out until, Monday on the bowl games. So that's why we have a lot of those plays in the system already that are up there for sale, for purchase that you can go ahead and get to help you with your, holiday weekend here. So yeah, that's why all of those are in there already. We have covered so much information. I think we've gotten through, almost 90 games over the last, 3 or 4 days. So yeah, we're really, firing on all cylinders here. And today you can also catch me at Tony's Picks Mindy on Twitter, where you get another play here from college basketball. So you can go ahead and check that one out tonight also. And then, we are off here for a couple days for the morning steam, so we can, hang out and with our families here over the weekend for the holiday. But we'll be back on Monday with our regular schedule, where we'll be covering more bowl games. We'll do some more college basketball, NBA, and hockey. So yeah, you can always go ahead though if you have missed something so far, because we're a little bit ahead of the game. Like we've covered, tonight's NFL game on Monday. You can just easily search, Jags and Jets morning steam, and then that video will come up on Tony's YouTube channel, where you can definitely find out and get our pick. We do have one of our premium plays in that on the side, so you can check it out and see what we have. So yeah, it's been a good time. We appreciate all of our loyal viewers and followers and chatters. It makes our life easy. We really enjoy the show, and again, it's a really nice tool for everyone out there, because these guys out here, in the chat are really doing their homework, and so it's a nice way to do everyone's due diligence to make sure we have the best plays for the day, so we can go ahead and make some money and beat Vegas, because that's our whole goal there. So yeah, we appreciate everyone for watching our show. Thanks so much, you guys.
That's right. Check out Mindy and Ramon on the morning steam. Check the archive shows. Matter of fact, for those of you that are driving or at work right now, you can actually listen to the show on podcast. Tony's Picks podcast. We have on all major platforms. Every pick, every show in podcast form. So it's more convenient where you're maybe driving on the holiday weekend. You want to listen to the podcast uninterrupted. Listen to the morning steam. A lot of coverage here from NFL action for today, NBA, NHL, as well as college basketball. But then again, all the picks in podcast form over on the podcast. Tony's Picks, do the search on the major platforms. All right, Mindy, as always, great having your show. I want to say a shout out there to Latifa, because she loves your pick Latifah loves your pick today. And
Yeah, Latifah is like the mayor of, the STEAM team over there. She's like, the catalyst. Everyone knows Latifah. And plus she puts out great information, great picks, and we really enjoy her company. So hi Latifah. Enjoy your weekend.
yeah, enjoy work over at.
Hopefully you get some night days off there.
That's right.
Because I'm
That's
pretty
right.
sure she works in the overnights.
That's right. She does, I believe. All right, Mindy, it's always great having you show. We're back again tomorrow here on Game Day Picks. We have a show tomorrow. Mindy and Ron will be back with us here
That's
tomorrow
right.
on that show. So we'll talk with you tomorrow, Mindy.
That's right. I'll see you then. Have a good night.
You got it. Mindy Hahne here on Game Day Picks.